I didn't have a horse in the race. People tell me that Pereira is a much easier fight for you. Like Rob's going to beat Pereira. Mate, that's a nightmarish fight. Pereira's a great fighter. I was never at a point where I was like, I hope Pereira wins, so I'm going to just roll over him. This is not how it works. I was hoping both guys would knock each other senseless, and give each other brain damage. I didn't have a horse in the race, but when Izzy won, when the way he won and he looked on the back foot, he rope-a-doped him a little bit, knocked him out. That was a cool transition. So I was shocked like everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when Izzy won, again, what I mentioned on earlier, it's I realized man, I was happy. I was happy he won because I'm not running from Izzy. I'm hunting him down, and I'm never going to stop. For as long as me and him are in the same division and he's got what I want, I'm never going to stop.
So
and that's just that's just how it is.
My old job during my smoker break, I used to sit by the water cooler close to this big window and just view the whole of the city and dream of the life I'm living right now. Yeah.
Holloway, if you want to fight me, anytime, anywhere, let's go, brother.
Changing meet this afternoon, and that is why. Well, was the wind a factor there, or was it a little bit slightly offline, tipping into that super fast
kicking hurts.
But in the space of what, a minute,
Fat ass feet.
two men on.
I mean, they're looking at us. They were talking to us to do it on May 6th. So May 6th, they just lost the co-main event for that card. So it would be 3 weeks.
Oh, shit, wow. And you could be ready in 3 weeks.
Yeah. For me, I'm a guy that's always in the gym. I'm always training. And it's one of those things, like if I get a guaranteed it's the number one contender fight, that's my moment to go. Because it's like, I don't want to sit there and have to wait. Like I said, if they tell me Kamaru's maybe ready in June, July, August, I'm like, it's still the waiting game of seeing if he's going to be ready. And then, like I said, you never know what happens in camps. If I'm healthy, I want to be able to fight. I'm ready to go at all moments. I don't think Gilbert's really taken any damage in that Masvidal fight. It was more so just him pushing the pace and taking Masvidal down. So like, I'm pretty sure he's healthy, and he's always saying he wants to fight anybody. So for me, I'm like, I'm ready to go at any moment.
You know, one thing about being like in the corner with these fighters, you know, in the regional scene, they all fucking smell. Like, look at these guys. It smells like bad BO over here, man. Save me. Just seen a guy holding pads get kicked in the face.
They said they want to push the fight to June 10th. By the way, I still don't have a contract, so I'm not sure if it's for sure, but that's what they told me they want to do, June 10th. And at first I wasn't about it because, you know, what if this guy pulls out? But then I said a couple of things. Listen, if this guy pulls out again, I want the title shot, and if he pulls out, so I do get the title shot, and that's what I was told.
Saw my tweet, hit me up about it. He said, let's talk. Pulls up to the gym for us to talk, and then the very next day, I told him what time we were training and we were going to get our workout in. He showed up, and I think that shows it shows some promise and shows some humbleness within him that he can be coachable and that he is willing to grow and willing to learn from other people. So I thought that was pretty cool. And he picked up everything we were doing. I just think he's young, he's small for the weight, but at 18 years old, he's got plenty of time to fill out. I remember when I was 18, I wasn't the biggest guy. I mean, I was wrestling 133, you know, and I was cutting down from about 145 as well. But then as I got older, I filled out, got a little more dense. But the technique is actually pretty good outside of like the way he sent some stuff up. But he picked up all the things that we were doing, showing some funky stuff that I think is right up his alley because he's very good when it comes to jiu-jitsu. So I'm looking forward to seeing his development and for his next fight.
I hate when guys are like, you know, this is a character. He just plays a character, but he's really a nice guy. He's really, but is he, or is he really a twat? Because why would you act like this? And you're like, oh, but he's really, yeah, but is he really a good guy? He talks about this one's kids. He talks about this one as a father. He talks about, you know, he gets so low that, and then you might meet him and be like, he'll be pleasant. You're like, oh, well, he's really a nice guy, but he's still a piece of shit. Like, in other words, they're like Chael Sonnen with Conor McGregor. He's like, and I don't want to keep bringing this up. People think I'm, but it's fucking wrong. Because unless Chael's like, you know, Stu Nod, which he's not, he goes, I love how I said this once before, but it's funny. He's like, when people see Conor McGregor in the cage and he's saying, your wife's in my DMs and da. He goes, we're hitting his legs in half. Is he a bad person? Or is he staying in character? No, Chael, he's not staying in character. He's being a fucking dirtbag. Was he in character when he hit that fucking guy in the nightclub or punched the old man on the stool? The girl's jumping over in the fucking Pacific. Oh, is he a fuck? Wow, this guy, he should be he's the next Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, like you hit it on the nose. Like I said, you can't beat, like, it isn't about characters. When you're bringing up family, you're bringing up wife and kids. I'm like you say that type of stuff to a fighter, like you're gonna get punched on the street. That's what happens with Masvidal. People are like, Masvidal's gangster. I'm like, bro, you talked about his kids, of course.
And then you sue him, and then you press charges, and then after that, he's in character, I suppose, and he goes, John Anik, watch your mouth. You don't want your kids growing up without a father, dude. What are you gonna do? Yeah, obviously you're playing a role now because you're not gonna do anything on the street because we know what happens with that. Just ask the fucking boomerang throwing fucking
Fabricio Verdum, yeah.
Ask anybody that. What about the time he was at a lunch line at a fucking
buffet line?
A buffet
Kamaru?
Line. No. Yes. Kamaru
Backstage.
and Ali, his manager. They go after him. He's literally standing behind. There's like a little old lady like this with her arms like this, and he's using this lady as like a shield. It's crazy. He's like behind her, like almost like, hey guys, you know, listen. Just trying to sell a fight. You pussy!
Holloway, if you want to fight me, anytime, anywhere, let's go, brother.
Okay.